Binksy and Bear are best friends. They do everything together. Binksy likes nothing better than snuggling up with his teddy bear and listening to his favourite story. Bear-Shaped by Dawn Coulter-Cruttenden. Based on a true story. 7-year-old Jack has autism. Bear was his companion and a bridge to the world around him. When Bear went missing, Jack's dad sent out a tweet that went viral as his son's story touched the hearts of people around the globe. Jack and Bear were best friends. They did everything together. They went everywhere together. Jack carried Bear in his school bag. He carried him in his rucksack, and he carried him in his arms. Bear was special because he made Jack feel brave. Sometimes when people spoke to Jack, he felt too shy to even look at them. So he would hold Bear in front of his face and talk through him. Bear was fine with that. Sometimes, when Jack was nervous about trying something new, Bear would try it first, so Jack knew it would be okay. Bear was fine with that too. When Jack wanted to be away from people and noise, he and Bear would make a secret den for their own quiet time. They would read together, snuggle together, and just be. At bedtime, Jack would show Bear how to join the stars to make pictures, like dot-to-dot puzzles in the sky. Bear thought Jack was very clever indeed. He really wasn't like any other Jack in the world. He was Bear's Jack. Over time, all the love, cuddles and adventures that Jack shared with him made Bear's fur beautifully shaggy and soft. He really wasn't like any other bear in the world. He was Jack's bear. One morning, Jack and Bear got up early and spent the whole day at the park. And sometime in the middle of that very special day, Bear disappeared. Jack didn't know when exactly or how exactly or where exactly. Bear was just gone. Jack felt a big bear-shaped hole opening up inside him. It was a sore, sad, empty kind of a hole. Jack didn't like it. In the morning, Jack would wake up and for a few seconds the hole wouldn't be there. Then he would look at where Bear used to sleep and remember. Bear was gone, and the hole would come back. Jack missed Bear so much that he kept thinking he saw him. It was as if Bear was everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Jack's mum and dad asked everyone they knew to look out for Bear. They even asked people they didn't know, complete strangers. Meanwhile, Jack decided to make posters. He put them everywhere. He hoped somebody would find Bear and send him home. But nobody did. One morning, something special began to happen. A bear-shaped parcel arrived in the post. Inside was a big, fluffy bear. It was a lovely bear, but it wasn't Bear. The next day, another bear arrived. The day after that, another one, then another, and another, and another. Messages began to arrive too, from all over the world. People sent letters and notes and pictures of their own bears. They sent old bears, they sent new bears. All the strangers who'd heard about Bear had talked to other strangers, who had talked to other strangers, who had talked to other strangers, until hundreds and hundreds of people were looking out for Bear. Somehow they all understood how Jack felt. Many of them had known that empty, sad space too. Over time, every little bit of kindness began to soften the edges of the bear-shaped hole. Slowly, Jack began to realise that he was very lucky to have had a friend like Bear. He began to smile again, remembering all their adventures, their secrets and their hugs. Then Jack had a sad thought, but this time not for himself and not for Bear. He thought of all the people who had never known a bear like Bear. He thought of all the people who had lost a friend like Bear, and Jack made a big, brave, bear-shaped decision. He gave all the new bears away. He knew there were other children who needed something special to make them feel brave when they needed to. A bear to share hugs and to make memories with. Jack understood now that although Bear was gone from his side, he had known so much love that he would always be with him. It's true that he couldn't carry him in his school bag, he couldn't carry him in his rucksack, and he couldn't carry him in his arms. But he would always carry him in his heart, like a bear-shaped smile. Don't forget, you can send your drawings of Binks or a photo of your cat to Binksy, the book-loving cat, @hotmail.com. Binks would love to see them and will display it at the end of our episode. If you'd like a copy of Binksy's new book, My Cat Binks, His First Day, by Wayne Harrison, you can find it on Amazon or Green Cat Publishing. Thank you for watching Binksy, the book-loving cat. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.